What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Mr. Yeti, Max Voltage, I sent you a link if you want to call in, sir. What's going on? I am tired and it's hot out. It is super hot out today. It's like 80 something degrees, and I have the giveaway, the L7 hash rate, 9.2 gigahash, so it's going full bore into my HVAC system. It's like 85 degrees in my house right now. It's awful. It's awful. I gotta move this thing into the trailer. What's going on? Leaf Crypto, what's up, buddy? How are you? The Maker's Dimension, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Geek of All Trades, Chris Hanley, my man. Crypto Craig, Tom Carey, what's going on, buddy? Crypto 440, shit, I gotta send out that GPU. Thanks for reminding me. Appreciate you, buddy. I gotta send that out soon. Guys, look. Oh, he's here. He's here. There he is. Max.
Hey, call in. I'm already here.
Oh, shit. I'm telling him to call in. He's waiting in the back room. What a dickhead. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Enjoying my day off.
I think you're on the wrong mic again, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, you sound a little echoey. It's okay.
Because I had the other one muted, so obviously I'm on the other one. Hold on.
All right.
Just one moment.
I don't know if you guys saw Mr. Max Voltage's short. I'll let him explain that in just a second. But it's nice to see him on a Thursday afternoon, and we don't have.
There we go. Probably sound better now, right?
Oh, much better. Perfect.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. I just adjusted a little bit. You're good. So, dude, tell me about those Demo. Is it Demo or Dymo? How do you say it?
I think it's Demo. I've heard most people pronounce it Demo.
All right.
So it's basically, it just collects data from your car, as I understand it. I mean, I'm still learning, but I've seen like what people are saying that they're getting as far as revenue from these things. I was like, I got to get one. I'm like, well, I'm getting one for me. I might as well get one for my wife since we have two cars. So
how much did it cost?
It was $369, but there's a bunch of 10% off coupons out there. So I used one of those. I am drawing a blank as to who I used in anyway, but yeah, it was one of those.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've never been to the site before, so I'm not sure. I know DJ Mines has one. So like, how is it so profitable? Like, how much do you actually get? Like, how do you tell?
I mean, I'm trying to remember who actually told me like last week they made like $95.
What?
Yeah. So again, it's secondhand. Yeah. I want to see for myself before so don't quote me on that.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, I was seeing anywhere from people saying like $35 to $95, and I'm like, even if it's $35, it's $369. $35 going to pay for itself in less than a year. That's a good investment. Now, no guarantee that it'll continue doing that much, but thought it was worth a shot.
So where do you purchase it? Is it
directly from the website?
I don't know where the hell it is.
So if you go to, scroll up. Where did I go? Shop on the far right.
Oh my God, I didn't even see it.
No, I know it took me a while. No, trust me. I expect shop to be on the far left, not on the far right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's kind of cool looking, actually. It's tiny, huh? Wow.
I could share my camera and I could unbox it since I haven't unboxed it yet.
Yeah, if you want, dude.
Help us
nerds out. Let's do it. Nothing else to look forward to this afternoon besides talking about what you guys are mining. So I was wondering in the chat, guys, let us know what you're mining. I looked at hashrate.no real quick just before the stream, and every single one of these things were Chlor AI. And I was like, well, I screenshotted it and sent it to Yeti. I swear to God, everything was Chlor AI. I was like, look what you did. And then I come here like literally 10 minutes later, and it's all back to everything else normal. I was like, what the hell? But that plugs into your OBD2 port, right? Yeah, the port that like they test the car's engine and stuff with.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Nice, man. Conflux and Nexa. Conflux, Dan Ruggs. Nice. Interesting.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta clean off my desk a little bit here.
No, you're fine, man. You're fine. Do your thing. Raven coin. Someone's mining Raven. Rud puts. Interesting. And Neoxa Vert coin. Neoxa Vert coin. Are you like dual mining that? Is that what you're saying? Or you just put the and in the wrong spot? Ironfish, let's see. Cobb access port. What is that? Is that the same thing? Is that what the OBD2 port means? Not sure. Still mining Flux plus ETC, Cadena, and of course BTC. Leo Lusting, smart man, smart man. Perfect.
I'm still mining Radiant.
Are ya?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How do you like it?
I mean, it's easy. It's consistent.
Okay.
I actually today, as I really hadn't had a lot of time to like check out new miners and all that kind of stuff, and I hadn't moved everything over to Gminer, but Gminer actually had some updates in the last week or so that gave me about another 2.5 to 3% hash rate.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Nice. And the wattage on it's pretty good, right? Am I mistaken?
Yeah.
What are you using? What cards?
3070 Ti, 3070, 3060, 3060 Ti, 1660 Ti, and 4070 Ti.
Which one's the best, you think, on it?
Honestly, for 3070 Ti, that is a really good card for it, because any of the higher power cards, higher power algorithms with 3070 Ti, the 3070 Ti uses a lot more power. So yeah, I like us especially for those cards.
Interesting. So the wattage, power limit 200 watts, says power 76 watts at pulls. That's freaking low as hell.
Yeah.
Damn. That's impressive, actually. Man, Radiant's going to be one of the next coins we dive into with Mr. Yeti, just to like kind of rip through the back end of it. And then we're going to come over to one of these proof useful work coins, the brand new ones, and I guess start from the top down and just make sure these wallets are safe, because who knows if these are viruses or not. Any of this BS. Ceiling cat coin. This one still cracks me up. I don't understand this at all. And it's a script miner too, which is kind of even weirder. Anyways.
Yeah,
right.
Ceiling cat coin.
Yeah, I don't know. And this bloodbath. Look at this. You see this?
I have been trying not to watch that.
Disgusting. Like, this is the definition of depression when it comes to crypto mining.
Yeah. Well, you know, I actually had been saying that. I said, what did I say? I said, I've been saying this. I said, we'd be anywhere like from 25 to 30,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. That's what I'd said. Well, we've already been to 30,000. Well, what does that give us? Downward side. So any downward movement is an opportunity for purchasing. So I don't think we're going to get much above the level. I mean, there might be some altcoins that might go up a little bit higher, but I think we're going to start seeing some, I don't know if we'll get down to 22, but I'm thinking 24, 25 on Bitcoin. That's what I'm thinking. But again, am I buying and selling? Am I trading the range? No, not really. I'm just kind of lazy in that. I'm just letting it go up and down, waiting for the bull run.
I'm just sick of taxes, man. I hate dealing with the taxable transactions. Like, you know what I mean? Just adding another freaking step onto my taxes at the end of the year is like, you know, even though you can make money, it's still like, it's just one of those things. You just don't do it because of it. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's a new Pepe coin listed in Bitcoin Talk. That is a direct fork of Dash. Stay away from it, says Matt Electron. Interesting.
Yeah.
Send that to Yeti. Maybe we could rip it apart and prove it's a scam. That'd be kind of neat. Mr. Matt Electron, appreciate you. Sorry, Max, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't even remember. I'm trying to share my screen, actually.
Not enough Raisin Bran this morning. Get your brain sharp, you know?
I did not have breakfast. I normally do have breakfast. I went straight to lunch.
That'll kick your ass. That'll kick your ass if you don't eat.
My son's on his way here, so he will be here tonight.
Oh, nice.
So we know for a fact that we're having Portillo's for dinner.
What is that? A what?
Exactly. You East Coasters don't know what you're missing.
A Portillo?
Portillo's. Or as we like to call it, Rich Tillos.
I have never heard of it. What the hell? I'm gonna have to Google it. What the hell is a Portillo?
Portillo's is basically a burger, hot dog, Italian beef place.
Ah, yeah. That's came up on Google actually. Oh, yep, there it is. Came up on Google. There we go. This place. Interesting.
Yep.
What is it, like a fancy restaurant? Is it good though? Like,
it is not. It's not fancy. But it is very good.
Interesting.
Ask Baldini about it. Baldini loves Portillo's just like I do.
Oh, there's one somewhat close to where I'm at. Interesting.
Oh wow.
I've never heard of it before.
I know they're expanding. I really like their Italian beef. It's really good. And their burgers are really good as well. But trust me, if you're going to get a burger and you're going to go through the drive-through, just be prepared to wait, because they make it for you when you're there. I mean, it's really good, and they make it right, but it takes time.
There's this place called it's called Jimbo's. It's like a roast beef place, right? They have a bunch of roast beef places, but it's got a drive-through, and same thing. Like they got to like shave the meat off the, you know, the roast beef like thing that's spinning. So like it takes like 15 minutes in the drive-through. There's nothing quick about it. It's like you're better off just going in and sit down. You know what I mean?
You said something about the word Jimbo's before. What was that about?
Have I? I don't know.
Like Jimbo or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Anyway, well, let me unbox this thing.
Yeah, let's see this.
It's actually kind of cool. I peeked, of course.
There we go. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I want to see it.
It's magnetic. The front of it is magnetic, so it's just.
Oh, nice box. Nice.
Yeah, nice Twitch toy, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Open it up. Wait a minute.
Is it gone?
What the hell? There. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get the other one.
It's a scam.
This is missing what I was like really excited about. Holy crap! Hold on.
Hey, we have proof. It's live.
Because I opened up this one first, obviously, because I was like, "What the hell?"
Epic fail. Wait.
So
is it really missing?
Have to ask them about that, because so here's the demo, and it's fairly big.
So what's the other thing?
I'll show you in a second.
Well, now I'm all antsy.
I know, that's why I'm gonna say, give me a second.
That's cool.
This basically, you can plug it directly into the OBD2 port, or you can get a cable, which this one came with. I was all excited about it. I'm like, oh cool, I was planning on getting a cable with it, but this one actually came with one.
Yeah, so it's not like sticking into your kneecap as you're driving.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, the other one will come with it too, but obviously it didn't. But now here's the thing. It didn't say it was going to come with a cable. Yeah, it actually was going to force you to order a cable. So I don't know. Now I did contact them. That's how I got the 10% off.
Well, maybe he just threw it in as a, you know what I mean? You're a YouTuber, make a video.
Maybe, but I didn't. They gave me it's true, because they gave me a specific like link or a coupon code to use. Right. So anyway, so maybe that's why I did get one. But yeah, I'm gonna get another one of these.
So this is called a demo, Mr. Best YouTube. It more or less, how does it work? Is it kind of like the Hive mapper, like GPS location stuff, or?
Again, I haven't done a lot of research on it. Like I said, I saw how it hooked up, and how much money it made, and that's about it. It uses the data from the car. I don't know if it actually has GPS in it. I know that this has a cellular connection, which is why they say make sure that the logo is up, is pointed up. Otherwise, it won't get as good a reception.
Interesting. So this is the site for anybody that doesn't know. I guess it says search ecosystem. I don't know. What's this? A new way to save time and money on your vehicle. What?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is it provides data from your car to you as well. So they take the data as well, but it also provides to you. So I'm kind of curious to see if it provides any type of like error codes from your car.
That would be interesting if it was like a computer, like one of those,
for those people that have gas caps, one way to figure that out is actually just take your gas cap off and drive around. It should eventually give you an error. That's a common thing that that produces an error. I don't have a gas cap, so I can't really do that.
That's a good point. So the question I have is, all right, so like just like concerning wise, right? When it comes to plugging this thing into the computer to your car, like you're basically like implanting this into the brain of your vehicle. Now, if something was malicious in this, the Max driving off a cliff because of demo, you know what I mean? Like, does that make you nervous that it could take like somewhat control? If
There's a certain amount of trust anytime you are going to trust your vehicle, trust the brains of anything.
right,
In this particular case, I am certainly not the first person to have one of these on my car.
right,
There's been a lot of other people, have not heard of anybody having any issues. The way it's presented is that it is not making it do anything to your vehicle. It's just retrieving data. That's what its purpose is.
right,
And my understanding, so I did do a little bit of digging in OBD2 and what you can do with it. So you do have the ability to transmit through it. So for instance, if you wanted to program something to increase the horsepower of your car but reduce the gas mileage, you could do something like that through OBD2. So there are ways of changing what your vehicle does. I know that Mining King, when I was telling him about it, he's like, I don't want that. I don't trust it.
that's the only
So-
thing. Yeah, like that. I'm pretty much like in that aspect. I'm the same as him, just because that's like the Hive mapper, right? It's not tied into my car. It's just
Right.
on the windshield. It's, you know what I mean? So that,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. That makes me scary. I mean, I just know what like tunes can do to your truck. You know, I've had chips and tuners in my old diesel, and man, like the amount of shit you could do with those tuners, it's wild, right? Like literally, I could blow the nuts off my truck and like literally blow every head gasket in 2 seconds. This thing would just rip. It was insane. It was like a 13-second F350. It was crazy. But this what's it called, fully electric said it's read only, no write. So the writing is the part that changes the computer. So that's, I mean, I guess that's, you know, the safety.
But now here's the thing. That's what they say. And I'm playing devil's advocate. That's what they say. Do you have the ability to have an OBD2, a device actually write to your vehicle? Yes, you do. But they state that this is a read-only device.
That's good then. That's good. All right. Yeah, ODB2 has full access to read/write. However, this demo is passive read only. Interesting. Thank you, Fully Electric. Dude, Fully Electric, you're freaking he's one of those guys that knows everything about everything. You ever notice that? He has
He makes me nervous. He's replacing me.
Him and Retro Mike. Those mofos need to start a show. Them together, because they just know everything that we always question. It's so insane.
There's nobody that streams on Thursday nights. Well, no, I take that back. Hobbyist does. Like I said, nobody streams on Thursday night.
Obviously,
You were thinking it too.
I was gonna say it. I was like, that's such a dick thing to say, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I like hobbyists. I don't want to be a dickhead.
55-year-old, no filter. So there you go.
Yeah, you're getting to that age where it's kind of acceptable, so it's fine. Oh my god. Anyways, so I mean, dude, Fully Electric, man, you and Retro Mike should seriously get together and make videos, man. Or just do a live stream, because like you guys know so much stuff. It's crazy. Every time we come up with something in the chat that we don't know, it's either you or him that are always like giving us facts in the chat. And it's impressive. I love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, that sucks about that cable. That sucks that thing didn't come with it. But
well, okay, it doesn't suck. It was just I opened up the one with the cable, so I was like, oh, awesome.
Yeah.
The other one will come with the cable too. So it wasn't supposed to, I don't think. So I think you're probably right. Maybe they just threw it in there as a little bonus, which I appreciate. And
for sure.
The cables are like $10. They're not expensive. So again, not a big deal. I just was like, what? I opened up the wrong box.
My wife just said, oh my god, hon, you're getting to that age where it's kind of acceptable. She said that's elder abuse, and she tags me. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. All right, anyways, Max knows I love him. He knows I love him like a father. I always call him dad. All right, let's see. What else?
Do.
All right, they all do, with the most disappointing voice I've ever heard in my life. Oh my
Don't
gosh.
like to be reminded of my age. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
That's
Well, at least we're not saying how old you actually are, right? All right.
Yeah, I
let's
do that
see.
myself. There
We
go.
have Dynex Nexa. All right, so actually, you know what? Huge, not really huge, but well, it's pretty decent, I would say. We're having a AMA. We're gonna do with Sumi. That's how you say his name, right? I think that's how you say it. I feel like I always say it wrong, but yeah, Sumi's gonna come on next. No, sorry, not next week. The week after. So the 23rd of this month, right? We're going to have him on. We're going to do a live AMA around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we're just going to let him have it. Don't give me any of the pre-questions. I'll read whatever's in the chat. Anybody that asks questions, wants to know certain things, just kind of keep it in the back of your brain. All right, Yeti's going to be there with me. Max, if you're not working, you can.
I'll definitely be working that day.
You're more than welcome to join.
I just looked at the calendar. There's no way.
You know, maybe you can
It's
just
so much.
just hide in between the pallets or something for like
Let's put
an
it
hour.
this way. I had this vacation approved quite a while ago, and a lot of things have changed. And I actually feel sorry for them with me not being there. And my team lead, who is closing on his house today, is also not there for half the day. So they're short staffed, and there's just so much going on right now.
That sucks. You know
Lots
what?
of conference call. It's crazy, but yeah.
You know what, Max?
Sorry.
All right. Just saying. You know why? Because they always stick you with the worst shit, and you're always getting stuck working stupid late. So you know what? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I looked at it too. I was kind of like, feel bad for you, but yeah.
Suck.
Yeah.
It's I mean, well, your son's coming up this weekend, or is he coming up tomorrow?
No, he's gonna be here today.
Oh, you did say tonight. Okay. So now is he staying the whole weekend? Is that?
Yeah, I don't know exactly when he's going back, but I have through Monday off, so I don't know if he was staying through Monday or leaving on Monday or what. But yeah.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you. That's great, man. That's great.
Yeah, it's gonna be good to see him.
Now, is he into crypto mining at all? Do you try to get him into any of this stuff?
No, I tried to, but he had a real flaky 2060 from Asus, and it was Asus ROG Strix.
Bad taste in his mouth.
It did. Like I said, it was just really flaky, and I was trying to get it fixed, and yeah, it ended up that he actually ended up RMAing that card twice.
Oh wow.
There were some known issues with that particular series of cards, I guess, or something that they were supposed to correct in the BIOS, and they didn't. Anyway, now he's got a 3060, and I said, well, now that you have a good card for mining, because he has an EVGA 3060, I said, do you want to? And he's like, nah, I'm good. It's just not his thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of tough. Mr. Serpent, Yeti, and myself just put it in the chat. So it's 23rd of May this month, and 2 p.m. EST is going to be the time. So yeah, we're gonna hammer him with questions. He seems like a good guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though he's anonymous, I have nothing against him. Like, he seems like a legit dude. If you go into the Discord, like, you could straight up talk to him in the general chat. Like, he's there. It's not like he's just one of those guys that, like, say like Chlor AI, right? The coin we ripped apart yesterday. There's really not much to it to rip apart. The guys are anonymous, and they haven't made updates in 4 months. I don't know if they're active in a Discord, but I haven't heard anything about them in ever. You know what I mean? So I really can't say there's anything bad. Now, do you have any red flags on it, Max? Like on Dynex at all?
Did this project, and we did this pedestrian bridge, and that's a nice story,
right?
But what are the current projects? How can you prove that that's actually being done by the blockchain? Can you evaluate the actual chain itself and see where the actual work is happening? Let's just say there are skeptics out there that say you can't do true proof of useful work on chain.
And that's one of my concerns too, because I have heard that quite a bit from a few people actually. And I did get an email. I think myself, Son of a Tech was in it, and I forget who else. There was 2 other people, I think, or 3 other people. Maybe DJ Mines was one of them. And there's a concerned person that was kind of like giving me like all these links and information and stuff, and I'm like, I know a lot of red flags are from that web wallet, but they do tell you guys not to use it. You know what I mean? Like he himself says, don't use the web wallet. It's not a good idea. Use this other one. And yeah, I mean, everything was pretty much related to that at the end of the day in that email. And then he sent me another one. I'll have to forward it to Yeti so he can look at it. I didn't have time to read it yet, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that are skeptical about that, the proof of useful work being like, done at the same time. And it's I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest, because I'm not a developer, so I can't explain if it's true or not. But to me, the guy seems like a decent guy. We have a question in the chat. Any ideas what to do with Arcady Box Pro ASICs? Low power mode option ? Mine to unmineable ? So, let's see. Actually, we have, let's see, KD box. How we doing? What do you think? Do you have a KD box, Max?
I don't have any
Is
A6.
it 2? The KD box.
Actually,
no,
going to be
KD
getting a
box Pro.
4070.
What was that?
I have one. I said I'm going to be getting a 4070. I have one on order.
Gotcha. Nice. That's awesome. KD
Yeah,
box Pro, 2.6 terahash. This it? This the one you're talking about, sir? I would assume, right? Let's see. Looks like it.
Mhm.
Daily. What is your electric rate actually? Oh, the regular KD box. Okay, let me see. Regular. This one. I assume, yes. So if you're, yeah, anything under, it's not. Yeah, you're pretty much screwed either way. So anything under or over 2 cents, of course, it's gonna stop working right there. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wow, that's really that bad? It just freezes at like 3 cents.
It's only making 12 cents a day.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So yeah, how many watts is it? 300 and something? 330?
205.
205.
205.
Wow.
That sucks, man. Well, you know what though? This is, all thanks to just the KDA. Oh, thanks to the 5.
Yeah.
I mean the KA3A, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
What is this? Hold on 1 second, Max.
Anyone noticed that Casper just fell out of bed?
He said, anyone noticed that Casper just fell out of bed? Question mark. Yave, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Let's see. Casper. Wait. Hold on. All right, let me bring this up. Give me 1 second. Just gonna look up the Casper. Difficult. Are you mining Casper still?
No, right now I'm 100% radiant.
When you say fell out of bed, do you mean the hash
Price, I'm
rate?
guessing.
Or are you talking about the price?
I think he was talking about the price is what I was figuring he meant.
Yeah, hash rate. So right here, hash rate looks fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. Oh, it says all, but 3 hours. Yeah, it's still up there. Why would it just fallen out of bed though? Hold on. Go to Casper price. Let's just see. 106. Is that a cent? What was it at?
Ooh, look at that.
Holy shit. You aren't joking. Yeah, so I mean it was over 2 cents. So I mean, yeah, it dropped what, 2/10 of a penny?
Yeah, about 50%.
I mean, that's still, yeah, kind of seems decent. See, like my concern, Caspa, those ASICs that are coming online, I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with it. It's not the hash rate. Like if it was this, sorry for blinding everybody right then. my bad, forgot. If this spiked, then I would, understand, but somebody big must have just sold. That's really the only thing I can think of. Or actually, whatever that, man, I wish I still had the link. Patrick Murphy actually sent me, remember that guy that was solo mining Caspa? And it was like he was crushing blocks every like couple seconds, and he had like 45 grand or something crazy on that pool. I don't remember if you saw it. It was on 2 miners. Oh man. Let's see. I can prove it to you on Trade Ogre. That was me. Yes. No, it wasn't. That Casper price down was me. That is me, says Panda. Panda's freaking out. Panda, call in. Panda's mad at Max. All right. He's mad at Max.
What?
And I caught that comment you made right before stream, and I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. That was the best. That was the best DM I ever opened in my life.
I didn't see any of the replies to it.
So I didn't even have a chance. I just said that was great, Max, and I laughed, right? So Panda pointed at something and sent a picture of it to us in Discord, and,
Yeah.
it blocked him. It blocked his finger, thinking it was a penis. And Max was like, well, that means Discord must have seen your penis before. It was a riot. The whole conversation just went left field so fast. It was, oh my God. I was like, what is happening? Anyways, Panda, show me. Send me. Oh yeah, LMAO. He says, send me the link. I want to see what you did. What did you do to Caspa, you bastard? I'm really curious if it was you. Did you really sell? I wonder if he did, because he does have that unit, and I'd be selling it too. I'm not gonna lie. Discord, why would they block my Pen 15? He says. RPM. Yes, definitely doxed.
Because I
Oh,
literally sent that message and then got a message on my phone saying the demos had been delivered. So I immediately ran to the door and then did the short and all that. So I've been busy since I sent that.
Yep. It just kicks in. You forget about everything.
Yep.
Man, 3D printed Darth Vader, dude. That Darth Vader, the Vader, that's what we call it. The thing. Do you remember that when I sent that to Panda? Were you around then, Max?
Oh yeah.
That was thanks to Space Goats. What happened to him, by the way? Is he around still?
I don't know.
Space Goats? I haven't seen him in forever.
I think he's probably just, well, hoping he's fine, but I'm guessing it's just that he's been.
I know
busy.
he was like super busy with what he was doing, and those when he was doing the meter box thing, like Space Goats meter box, it was just unreal how busy he was. Panda, send me a link. What are you doing? You probably sent it in Discord, aren't you? Let me open Discord quick. Let me see. Is that Goat's brother? No. Let me what is Space Goat's been busy. All right, as long as he's like alive, that's all I care about. Let's see. Yeah, 26k Bitcoin. Yeah, it's not doing too well right now. Well, it's right on the verge of 27, but yeah,
almost 27.
Yeah, up and down, man, up and down. LTC and Doge are killing me though. This is really aggravating, but just gonna hold till long term, man. But if it gets much worse, that L7's getting shut off. Let me see. Let's go to Panda. Send me that link.
What's Flux at, by the way? Because I did actually just do a transfer of Litecoin to Flux.
I actually do want to get more Flux. It was under 50. Oh, it's 48 cents now.
Yeah.
Man, that's such a good buy.
It is a very good buy.
God damn it. Flux is on sale, people, if you guys are interested.
And I here's what my thinking is. Everybody knows I'm a Flux maxi. I love Flux. No secret there. But some of the things that really struck a chord with what DJ Mines has said, look, think about the coins that have done really well. Render had done well for a little while. Anything AI related.
Mm-hmm.
And you have all of this news that is going to be coming out. I mean, we know about proof of useful work because we're kind of in the know. We keep track of them. We're watching what they're doing hour by hour sometimes. But the word hasn't really gotten out generally. So I think when they go to mining disrupt and when they have their own thing, and with all the news that will come out and all of everything that's going to happen from now through the end of the year with proof of useful work, I just have to believe that, at least would see 75 cents, if not higher. What other coin do you have that you're thinking, hey, I can get a 50% gain out of that? I can't think of any.
Yeah, just Dogecoin for me. I know it's gonna at least get 50% from where it's at some point. But yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure. Panda sent that image. Look at this. Let's zoom in right here. This is him. Panda, you bastard. 37,892 Caspa. Look how much Bitcoin it was. 0.02 Bitcoin.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. So Panda just crashed. Dude, you should just get a whole bunch of Caspa.
What is that, like a week's worth?
It's like a day.
Not even a week's worth?
No, I'm just kidding. How much is 0.02? 0.026 Bitcoin. Bitcoin USD. Was it 0.026?
1,400. Actually,
$700. That's a day. That's a day.
Yeah.
Panda, you should just collect a week and sell it all at once and see what happens. Can you get in trouble for insider trading with crypto? You just, tell us all when you're about to dump it. You dump it, we buy it, and then
you can't. I don't believe you can. Can
you get in trouble?
I don't think so. At this
we can
point.
all make some money. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, there you go.
I've sold. I don't know if you want me to say that, Panda. Oh. He literally says you could say that. I don't care. It's in our DMs. He says, I sold almost 400k in Caspa into BTC. The downward sell pressure is all me. Like 40 to 50 other KS2 miners. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Holy shit. Well, there goes Caspa. RIP. Terrible, Panda. Man, all good though. Take your profits. I would 100%. Like, no joke. If I got that KS2, I'd be selling every day. Why not? Like, dude, $700 a day. I'd be in a freaking brand new hot tub. I'd be doing like shirtless streams. Like I'd be so excited. I don't know what you're doing.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I definitely wouldn't. I
right.
wouldn't. But
we all know you, chum.
Panda.
That's not you. You'd be socking it away. You'd be making sure that or investing.
I'd hold
it
it all
else.
until it went to zero. All of it.
Yeah.
Just like every other coin. God damn it. Panda, I don't know what your plans are. Have you been selling every day? I mean, he said he's been selling, so I mean, I assume so. I don't even know how much Casper I have. I don't think it's much. Do you have a lot of Casper, Max?
No, I don't have much. I think I have like 12,000 is what I've got.
Oh, I got like 1,200.
Oh,
I have like nothing.
I had 20,
I mined for like a day.
I had 20, and when it went up, and I was constantly mining it, so I was selling it down to 20 every day. And then when it really went up, I'm like, yeah, I'll replace it. I'll sell a little bit more. And then it kept going up. I sold a little bit more. It kept going up. I sold a little bit more. And then it started to come back down. So I'm like, yeah. And now that I've done some mining of Casp, I've been doing some triple mining. Like I was doing some triple mining earlier in the week. Yeah, I was still selling that. So
Gotcha. Yeah, Mr. Serpent X said he is selling a percentage but helping his mods out, which is very true. It's amazing actually what he's doing. I can't believe he's doing that. It's nuts. Good on Panda for doing that.
Mhm.
What's Panda's electric rate actually? Has he ever said it?
yeah,
I forget.
it's like right around 10 cents US.
I remember he's
with
trying
10
to
or
get it
11.
down to like super low, but he needs like
Crazy amounts of power.
a bajillion amps a day like pulled through that house. Like it's 8 cents right now. 8 cents is really good.
Yeah,
That's really good. And what was he trying to get it
Yeah.
down to? 6 or something? Maybe 4? I forget.
4, I thought is what he said.
8 cents and 11 cents. Oh, is that your other location? 7 cents if I could pull 150 amps. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so you're only so you're shaving a cent off at your house, or is this 4 cents? Or yeah, 4 cents off of your house from 11 to 7, or is it from 8 to 7? I would assume 11 to 7. Yeah, Pepe's dying. Pepe's only dying because I bought $100 worth of it. That's why. That's exactly why it's dying. What is it at? Let's see. Let's check. What's Pepe dying? What are you guys mining? I want to know. Everybody in the chat, let me know. I know we had some Conflux, some Raven. Oh, Jesus. It is down 26%. This is exactly why I don't buy shit coins. That's exactly why. I swapped $100 in Ethereum into it just for the hell of it.
That's my rate right now, but you have to add 5 cents to that.
Hold on. Let me.
You can see it.
Screen.
You can see it.
Jesus, really?
Well, hang on. You got to add 5 cents to that because that's just supply. Distribution's about 5 cents, and taxes ends up coming out to be about 5 cents.
That's still a third
But
of
that's
what
the
I
highest
pay.
it's been all day.
Wow,
It's been 3 cents or lower.
that's crazy. So now, what does it get? Does it get more towards the end of the day, like at night, or when
Usually,
people are home?
yeah, 5 to 7.
Interesting.
But it's a pretty sunny day. Let me see what my solar's doing. Because I'm only pulling about 3 kilowatts right now. So if my
Gotcha.
solar is over that, yeah, I've had a pretty good day solar wise. 29.8. Let me see if I can
Interesting.
expand this.
So I'm trying to see what my Pepe is worth now. Oh God, $62. All right, so look, I transferred. Yeah, you can see it. Kind of ring light, terrible. Ugh. 47 million, right? $62. So yesterday, so I used that app Swap Space. What's that, Max? What you got?
That's my solar production. So right now I'm at
Interesting.
4.12 kilowatts is what it's generating.
That's kind of cool.
So if you take out, I mean, I'm also thinking of the air conditioner running because it's pretty warm out here. But as far as just the mining, it's actually generating more than mining right now.
Wow.
So,
Well, that's kind of cool.
yep.
That's really cool. So I ended up swapping. Yeah, it was $100 in Ethereum on that swap space. And if you guys don't know what it is, I made a video where I showed you guys swap space, but I heard about it because of Max. I never even knew it was a thing, but it apparently. So let me show you here. This place, no affiliation in any way. I haven't never talked to these people, but swap space is a lot like Simple Swap, but they have a lot more coins. and it's
They have a lot more options as far
It's
as where they
strange.
trade.
yeah. So actually, you know what? When I did it, let me see if I can even just hold on, let me just type it in. It's so weird typing PP.
It's Pepe. Pepe.
Whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's see if it does have it here still. Look at this. So Simple Swap partners, so they go through Simple Swap to make this happen.
Right. So actually what I do is if I see
Strange,
it
right?
Simple Swap is like the best one to go through, then I'll just go over to the Simple Swap website and do it there because I
But
like their tracking a little bit
I don't
better.
think they have it, which is weird, right?
Oh, that's
Hold on.
weird.
Yeah, let me because I checked. Oh, they do have it now. Son of a bitch. They didn't have it yesterday. I totally would have just did it here. I didn't even know. That sucks. So yesterday when I did it, they did not have it. It was not on here. But when I did it here, it was an option. And I was like, well, that's weird. It's not coming up. Interesting. So anyways, the way they do it is like they have a best rate, but it takes you like, you know, extra time, but you get more coin, as you can see,
Mhm.
right? So it's kind of neat if you want it like immediately or pretty fast with the, wow, that's actually a really long time, 12, 17 minutes. Yeah, it's usually like down here, right? But 3 to 4 minutes, it says like fastest, but like you get ripped off, right? Like you lose, not ripped off, but you know what I mean? You lose like whatever, 3 million coins or some shit. It's just interesting. So yeah, I swapped $100 of Ethereum here into Pepe just to, I was like, whatever, I'm just going to do it because if it pops off, I'll just dump it and call it a day, call it a win. But you know what? It's never a win when I do that. I always lose every time. I should have just not done it. I thought about
That's
it.
what I
was like, eh,
did
whatever.
actually when I transferred my Litecoin because I did it out of Zelcore, and so I just basically took it out of my Litecoin balance out of Zelcore and then used Simple Swap to put it back into Zelcore as Flux.
Interesting. Now, actually, you know what? I wanted to ask you, Max. Do you know anything about Aeon being delisted? Why was it? Because Serpent said that's what he used Simple Swap when he heard Aeon was being delisted last minute. Do you know
Yeah,
why? I have no idea why it was delisted or what that was even all about.
I don't know. They were delisting a lot of things at that time, and I'm sure it was just volume. It was like,
Right.
what's the point of
It was like they've been
managing
around
this?
forever, right? And like,
Right. So if you think about it, though, when you have an exchange, you have to have a certain amount of liquidity at
that's
the
for sure.
exchange. So
All
if
volume,
nobody's trading it and you have this amount of coin just sitting there not doing anything, it's an asset that's not benefiting you at all. So
right.
why not delist it? Again, I wish they would just come out and explain that, but I didn't hear any explanation. They just announced it.
Yeah, I just heard it was getting delisted and that was it. But yeah, Serpent says volume and they said Binance wants the hottest projects. Same thing happened with Conceal. Interesting. I didn't even know Conceal was delisted. I don't use Binance, so I don't know. Actually, what are you using now, Max? Because yours got shut down. The one you used to use.
Right.
What was it, Bittrex?
Yeah, I'm using Coinbase and KuCoin.
Okay, KuCoin. So is that what you went to from Bittrex? I assume was KuCoin.
Well,
'Cause you
I
used
had
to
I had
use-
accounts at both.
Okay.
So right now, I'm kind of debating which one I'll end up using long term. But right now, any of the stuff that I know I'm going to liquidate in the near term, damn it, everything went down. I will
Really
be
looks
doing
great. Hold on.
Coinbase.
Let's check. Oh yeah, it looks bad. Looks pretty bad. It looks horrible. What's the week? Sorry, just kidding. No, I'm not. Month. Oh my
Well, that's
god. Look at the month. Even the month is completely freaking blood red, except for a few things.
XRD. If you were in XRD, you're doing well.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I have
XRD.
no idea.
Isn't it RXD for Radiant? Is that what the
Yes.
ticker is?
Yes.
Dyslexia kicks in when I look at that. I get excited and then I remember it's not the right coin. Every time I look at that, I'm like, wait, that's
All
not
right. I'm
it.
trading everything into Bitcoin anyway. So, or everything I'm mining into Bitcoin right
Oh,
now.
didn't mean to do that. Big screened. All right, yeah, that's I mean that's a good strategy, but at the same time, like, all right, so reason for that. What would be your reasoning? Like, wouldn't you be able to make more potentially if you held on to the S coins and just kind of stacked them versus going right into Bitcoin? Or do you think that's really the best option, like genuinely? Or do you just
Okay,
think it's the
so
safest? I guess there's three options,
It's
right?
the safe. It's the safest.
Okay.
I know I have some needs that I need to liquidate some things. So for me, I can't afford to wait out the S coins. And plus, I honestly, I don't have a strong belief in them. Radiant, have no idea. Nexa, have no idea. So Caspo was the only one that kind of piqued my interest a little bit. Ironfish has great marketing, so I'm kind of a little bit interested, but I don't have a bag yet of that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I look back at like, say something like Ravencoin. Ravencoin's a good project. It has a use case. Nobody uses it, but it has a use case.
Yeah.
But it has no marketing.
And they haven't done anything. Nothing. The past
why would they need to? What specifically? Everybody says, well, they haven't done anything. Well, what do you want them to do?
Yeah.
What do you want them to develop? What additional features do you want?
Yeah. I mean, it's a good question.
Maybe it doesn't need anything else to do what it was designed to do.
Yeah. It's true.
So,
I mean, it is true.
Yeah.
Thinking about it like that.
I look at it that way. Everybody is down on them, but at the same time, it's like, if nobody's using it, I mean, again, look at like H&T, Helium.
Right.
I mean, who's using it? Right now I actually have a dual Crank Helium hotspot, and Crank is the same idea and the fact of using the same LoRa network.
Oh, you're doing both?
Yeah, on the same device.
Is it messing it up at all?
Nope.
Really? Okay, yeah, because I just swapped mine completely to Crank. So I was gonna do both. I'm like, no, F Helium. I don't know. I can't do it. But I got this this migration thing I got to do. This thing. Do this freaking light.
Oh yeah.
To get my whole 20 HNT that I made in 2 years.
Yeah, but you know what's cool? You could actually swap it for something that might be beneficial down the road. I'd always wanted a Solana wallet.
I was gonna swap it into Pepe. That's it. I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
Pepe's not on the Solana network, so.
Yeah, no, it was totally a joke. I would probably swap it into that honey token just to see what happens with it. With Hive Mapper.
Well, honey is actually on the Cadena network.
No, it's on Solana.
Is it?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's right. I get confused because there's which one's on Cadena?
Let me see.
Crank is on Cadena. That's right. Not Solana. So
yes,
Helium
Frank's
and
Cadena. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah. Helium and Hive Mapper are on Solana, and Crank is on Cadena. That's right.
Let's see. Geek of All Trades said, when do you think Crank will pay back your $150 license? So right now it's getting 50 cents a day. I lied, every 4 hours. I think. I'd have to log in to look. I don't want to dox anything. I don't even know what I'm doing with it, to be honest.
If I remember correctly, when I just set it up recently. So if I remember correctly, it was like you were committing to it for a year, but you were able to pull out earlier than that, but you'd have to wait 30 days in order to get your Crank back.
Well, what it is, so I think what he's talking about is it costs you it's like $150 equivalent in KDA for the license, and then you have to stake $100 in Crank. So the Crank is technically still yours, but again, so it costs $250 basically to get it up and going, but 150 of it is completely washed to the license to own that license to do it.
Right.
Do they have to witness like HNT? Because no point if so.
No, they don't. So they will earn more if they witness, but if you send out they don't call them beacons, but basically a beacon, if you send something out, you make Crank. If you send and witness, you make a lot more. So think of it this way: there's only one sender and one witness, as I understand it, for each beacon. Okay, so if you have two, each one of them is sending and each one of them can be receiving. But if you have your single one all by itself, that means every 4 hours you're sending. If both of them are sending every 4 hours, both of them are sending and receiving every 4 hours. So it's 4 times as much. So if I remember correctly, it's like 2 something per day in Crank if you have one. And then if you have 2, that are near each other and you're making money on both, then you're making like $9 a day, something like that.
Right.
At,
It's
at a 50-cent price of crank.
I think it's every 4 hours you get 50 cents. So yeah, it'd be 6. So $3 or so.
No. You don't make it 50 cents. Hang on a second. Let me bring it up.
I just don't want to show anything on it because I don't know if I'm.
No. I'm not going to show my. I just want to look at it because it was like I think 9.3 crank every time you send.
Yeah, I think it was like the other day when I set it up. I'm pretty sure it was like like 49. Yeah, 49 cents, I think. Serpent, have a good one, and Mr. Crypto Mining Insider, have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you guys for being here. Yeah, so this gold MNTD I need to get onto crank. We started setting it up, but I need to wait for Mr. Network Bits to help me finish it. So like the only thing that sucks about it is the fact that I can't make a video on it because it's so goddamn confusing. You have to watch Network Bits videos. If you guys are interested in this crank thing to like convert these HNT miners, 100% go check out Network Bits video because it's like 1,000 steps and it's like
so every 4 hours it's 0.9132 crank currently. That's not going to always be the case,
right?
Which is about 36 cents right now.
Okay, yeah, so I thought all right, so it makes sense, around 250 or so then per day. Interesting. I mean, 250 a day time, what is it? Let's see, 100, what is it, $150 divided by
like $2.16 a day. If you have 2 of them, multiply that times 4, it's like $8.64 a day.
Times by 4. Oh, because it's sending and receiving on both.
It's sending and receiving at that point. If it's by itself, it's only sending.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I have another one that I'm like halfway through getting set up. I just need to finalize it. I need Network Bits help to finalize it.
Yeah, same.
And then once that's done, then I'll have that. Now
you can dual mine. Mr. Tyler is asking in the chat. He said, "Can you dual mine HNT and crank?" So that's what Max is doing. Do you want to explain it a little? Is it
just they run side by side? That's all it is. They just run side by side.
Interesting. Yeah, way too fast for you. It does work in the black hotspot. That's what I have working right now. And then I had the wife went to my crypto mining garage, my old one, where this one was still like just HNT mining, kind of. And I had her unplug it and bring it here.
I have my sister-in-law has one, and she's coming today as well. Not here, but going to my in-laws' house. And I told my wife that I was going to have him bring it, but I never told them directly. So I don't know if that's coming up or not. Otherwise, I'll just have her ship it.
You better make a phone call.
No, it's too late. They're already on a flight.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Bumming. You know what sucks about this? I had I took this stock antenna off this thing and I put one of those wires on it, and I just had the stock antenna like extended until I got the actual antenna. And I cannot find that extension with the stock antenna. I have no idea where I put it. I may have thrown it out because I was so mad at Helium. I don't remember. I cannot remember. It is pissing me off. I ripped apart everything looking for it. I'm like, where in the F did I put my stock antenna? Because this thing actually runs perfectly fine with the stock antenna and crank, which is kind of cool. But does it get any better with a bigger antenna? I have no idea. Well,
yeah, if it can witness more units.
Oh, that's a good point too.
There has to be a lot more rolling out, I guess. Right now, I don't have anybody within range of me except my own.
Right. I'm going to be doing my own. That's why I was like, I just want to have a stock one. Yeah. Geek of all trades. If you have an extra one, I will pay you to ship it and pay you for it. I don't even care. That'd be awesome because I have no idea. And if I find mine, I'll send it back to you. I
don't have an extra one. Sorry.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I don't want to like, it sucks because the little antenna on this thing is mint. If you're only communicating with yourself, you're not trying to reach anybody else. And I don't want to be hanging this like big old antenna that my kid's probably gonna be hanging off of if I put it to something in my house. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a mess or a nightmare, one or the other. Let's see. Get the 8 dB antenna off Amazon. I have one actually. I don't think it's 8. I think it's 4 or 5 maybe. But I have an antenna. It's just bolted to my garage, and I didn't want to make my wife take that down. So I had her just unscrew it and bring it back because I anticipated on finding the stock one and it never did. Sucks. Let's see how far.
Wait a minute, how far away is that garage?
About a half hour or so. Anyways,
is it reachable?
I don't think it would reach it. I also live in a gully. Remember, Max?
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, Max is like, don't you have like a 400-foot hill to the right of you? I'm like, dude, I have no idea. I just moved in. This is when I bought the first helium miner. And then he's like, yeah, dude, you're effed. Mr. Retro Mike, thanks to $5 super chat. Real quick. Yes.
Keep in mind that the beta licenses are all sold out. New users will need to wait for general
you know what? I
deployment.
guess I can stop sharing my camera.
I wish you guys could hear, or like you in general could hear that, Max. But anyways, he said, yeah, keep in mind the beta licenses are all sold out. New users will need to wait for general deployment. Exactly. And I'm hoping that Network Bits has, or Milan, I think his name is.
Yeah, Milan.
Grabbed the spot for my second one because he knew we were doing it, but I don't know if he's on vacation or whatnot because Network Bits said he hasn't answered in a couple days. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I know. Mine had started and he helped get me back up and running on the one that had been set up, but let's just say I made a mistake on a wallet and he helped figure that out. And
if it makes you feel any better, he made a mistake on my wallet and then he also figured it out.
Oh, okay.
So I have two wallets and he's like, oh, damn it. He's like, I sent the money to the wrong wallet. He's like, oh, whatever. You just send it back to me. We'll figure it out. I'm like, what the hell is happening right now? Because I don't understand it. Like, I'm telling you, if you guys don't know anything about Crank, go watch his video and you'll know exactly how confusing it is. It is so much, but once you get it working, it's fine. Like the dashboard's meant to look at, but like getting it going is like, yeah.
Now, yesterday was actually pretty interesting. So it had been running just great. So yesterday they had a maintenance period where they were down for, I think, less than an hour or something like that. They announced it and everything. Mine did not come back up. So I had to just do, power it off, power it back on. And once I had done that, boom, came back up, no problem. So not sure exactly what happened there, but happens occasionally. I've had that happen with helium before too. So
how are your nodes doing? Your flux nodes, speaking of going down and coming back up.
It has its good days and bad days. I basically have come to the conclusion that with the 8 nodes I have running, one of them will fail during the 15 days. So I'm getting payouts on 7 out of the 8.
You have 8 nodes?
I do. Should I? No, I shouldn't. Let's just put it this way. There are some developers that are not happy with me. Now, but here's the other side of things. I have been consistently watching my upload to make sure that it is not saturated. It's not saturated. If it gets saturated, I'll be the good citizen and I'll turn some of them off. But right now, with what they've deployed to my nodes, I am not saturating the upload, not even close. I'm using about 10% of the upload. That's it. So what they have with the requirement, they basically have said we could have apps that we want to deploy that could use that much upload. We're allowing the apps to use that much. There haven't been any, not any that have been rolled out to me. So anyway, but they are definitely trying to get people like me off by, in fact, the next rollout. Basically, they have a rollout of either Flux or the benchmark. I think it's the benchmark that they will now sync. They've already done this once because I've seen it happen. They have it in place where they will sync every 9 days or so simultaneously every node that is on a single IP.
Oh,
when it did that, it did, but they all recovered. That was because they've developed it in such a way that it's like, yeah, we need to be able to recover, and it did. They all recovered. So they're like, damn. So now they have it in place that if any of the devices fail on that sync, in other words, when they sync all of the benchmarks up, if any of them fail on the next benchmark, they will sync them again. So eventually it should start knocking them off, at least down to a certain level where they won't fail anymore.
Well, that's cool then.
So I probably got about another week and that'll probably start happening.
Okay. Interesting.
So Jeff Key and I have talked offline, and there are
out.
Well, I mean, I'm an open guy. I'm like, look, this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. And like I said, I've been very upfront by saying, look, if my upload gets saturated, I will stop.
Right.
But it hasn't, and which means I'm not affecting any of the applications that are deployed on any of my nodes.
Right.
So I'm not hurting anything. But
yeah,
anyway, whatever.
Hey.
It is what it is. Then I'll have to figure out, either do I send stuff to somebody, or do I just wait until DOCSIS 4.0 or some other solution other than Comcast comes along.
Flux calls it the max voltage rule, said Retro Mike. Mr. Dark,
I'm not the only one. And the very interesting thing is, you know, Jeff Key has said that there aren't that many people like me doing that. So it won't really affect the number of nodes. And maybe that's true. I'm really curious to see when they implement that, how many nodes actually fall off.
Gotcha. Mr. Dark had a question in the chat. He did ask what we were mining. So personally, I'm only mining LTC and Doge, and right now it's actually going to one of the VIP members that won it this week, Mr. Highlighted Miner, I believe. And yeah, I just started that up this morning for him, and it's hot as balls in my house. So ASIC is going out to the trailer real soon, because it's not getting that cold at night anymore, so I don't need it. Max is doing probably everything under the sun. Radiant mostly, you said, right?
Radiant right now is everything. I've got everything on Radiant right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still solo mining? What was it? Is it Digibyte? Am I wrong?
Oh yeah. Okay. True. Yeah. I am solo mining Digibyte and
gotcha.
Nothing.
Well, I got the Chia miner and Bitcoin solo mining, but like until it hits a block, which is probably gonna be never, I'm not mining anything. It's pretty much how it's going. But Chia, actually, I haven't looked at that Evergreen miner since I plugged it in. I have no idea how much I have in there. I have an app, but I don't even know if it's like up to date. I couldn't even tell you.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I am actually mining Bitorium as well. I'm CPU mining that.
Bitorium?
Bitorium, yeah.
That's that.
It's more profitable than Raptorium, but it's on Ghostwriter. The Ghostwriter algorithm.
Gotcha. I don't understand this. Hold on. Let's see. So I have an unpaid balance. An unpaid balance. Look at this. I want to make sure nothing's on here.
Nope. Still have not hit a Digibyte block.
Where am I going? That's my unpaid balance since I plugged that Chia miner in. That's it. I don't have anything in my wallet. Nothing. Like, that's it.
Well, what's the payout scheduled for?
Probably, I think it's 0.1. No, I don't know. Hold on, let me look. Oh yeah, 0.1. 0.1.
Okay, yeah. So you won't get that'll stay in the pool until you get to 0.1.
But it's been months.
Oh well.
Like 3
it says.
months.
Well, wait, hang on a second. What are you making per day? 12 cents.
Is that what it is? Oh yeah,
That's what it
estimated
says
daily
at the
earnings. Yeah,
bottom.
12 cents. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
So it's not going to accumulate that quickly.
Wait, 12 cents.
It's 12
There's no
cents
way.
a day.
Hold on. I gotta do some math right now. That doesn't sound right. 12 cents. No, let me clear that. So
By the way,
yes, go ahead.
so that's with that Evergreen miner, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so
18 days.
I didn't watch the video, but there's somebody who put out a video going, "What all the YouTubers didn't tell you about those Evergreen miners." I was like, that was good clickbait, but I didn't click it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Max, you got me all excited. Got all hot and bothered for no reason. Now I want to know what that is, because if friggin' I missed something, I'm pissed. Because now, so just doing the math, dividing that 12 cents by the 225 I've made, that would be 18 days. This thing's literally been running for like 3 months. At least 3 months.
I don't know.
Which is kind of strange. Does anybody else make dog shit off Chia? Or is it just me? Could just be me. I have no idea. But I would assume should work fine. Evergreen equals scam. Yeah, it's I don't know. So like, I guess the definition of scam, I don't think it would be the Evergreen miner itself. It would just be the fact that Chia sucks, right? You're paying for the convenience of the Evergreen miner. So I mean, in that aspect, it's all right. It's kind of cool, right? It's easier than plotting your own shit. I guess it takes forever. I have no idea. Never did it. But do you know anything about that, Max? Plotting? You ever do that? Yeah. So,
I looked into it a long time ago and I haven't looked into it since.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's very low wattage. It's kind of cool in that aspect, but when it comes to like making money off it, I don't, you know what I mean? It's just not for me, to be honest. But it's not, I mean, I don't think it's a scam. I just think it's a bit expensive for convenience. That's me, right? Overpriced for what it is. 100%. 100%. Mr. Mark. 100%. All right, let's see. So yeah, we answered the question there. Tyler said, I am in the Ravencoin dev circle. He said they are working on P2SH for assets for cross-chain swaps. After that, going for mineable assets in quotations for POW coins. Mineability on Raven. Interesting. Okay. Well, Tyler, I'm very interested to know more about that. If you guys have any information, if you could bring it either into Discord, Misfit Mining Discord, let us know, or like maybe give us something in an email for Saturday Night Live. That'd be kind of cool to talk about, Max, if we could find anything about that. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that still like Raven for whatever reason. I mean, Pando is getting all hyped up in the chat saying that Raven coin doesn't need anything else, and it probably doesn't. It's yeah, I mean, it's fine just how it is. It's just, I guess it makes people a bit easier when it comes to mining it if they're doing something, right? But if they're doing stuff in the back end, that's all I need to hear. They're not gone, right? That's just me personally. Raven's hard to mine. Yeah, it's very core intensive. Your GPUs are going to get smoked. You're going to get smoked mining Raven. Same thing with Neoxa. Same thing with this Chlor AI. It's, yeah, it's very, very detrimental to your cards. I'm in for about 1,500 for Chia. Damn. Wait, like you spent $1,500 on Chia? On like miners? That's crazy. Look at pool space for intense. Sorry. Look at pool space for instance for Chia. I'm trying to do 17 plots a day, 98 gigabytes DDR4 ECC RAM. I don't know anything about Chia. I wish I could like decipher whatever that means. 17 plots a day, 98 gigabytes. So, do you know anything about plots, Max? No, probably not. I don't understand plotting. I don't get it. That's something you know what? Who is that guy?
There's farming and plotting, if I remember correctly, and like you need a fast drive to do the farming, and then you need for the plots to store the plots. You need a lot of space.
So, yeah, so it has to be plotted to be able to farm, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. I'm pretty sure that's what Evergreen does for you. It plots it for you so you can plug it in and farm, if I'm not mistaken. What the hell is his name? I can't think of his name. The guy that he did a lot of Chia stuff and he got hacked actually and lost all his Chia. The hell is his name?
I don't know.
The guy that made that video about all of us, and Hawk was really upset about it that night. Do you remember? Custom Computing.
No.
Custom Computing, him.
Oh, yeah.
So,
right.
he is really big into Chia, or was. I don't know if he still is. The poor investor is too, actually. Good point. Good point, Ruskies. Man, I thought I just said that wrong at first. Yeah, so he was really big into Chia, and then I think somebody was helping him, but they weren't really helping him, and they maliciously attacked him and stole all his shit, which sucks. So it was super unfortunate, and I mean, regardless how you feel about somebody, if you felt ill towards him after the videos he made or whatever, it still sucks. You don't want that to happen to anybody, you know what I mean? So that was unfortunate. Poor investor, he's into Chia. I'm not familiar with him. I've never spoken to him before, but yeah, I don't have hard feelings against any of them. But if you guys need to know anything about Chia, please go check them out, because they'll tell you everything you need to know about it. All right, Max, I appreciate you calling in, buddy. I think that's gonna do it though.
Oh yeah, so it was actually Swan Castle Crypto. Actually, he's one of the guys that actually did something on Demo as well. He's actually a really good YouTuber. That's why I popped
Castle
up.
Crypto.
Yeah. He doesn't have that many followers, but he has a lot of great content. This is a perfect example of it's not all about subscribers. So if you pull up this video, he has 5,700 views on this video. What YouTubers didn't tell you about Evergreen, it was posted about a month ago. That 5,700 views in a month. For a guy who has just like 2,500 subscribers, 2,600 subscribers.
Should I let my kids sleep a little longer? We watch this quick. Have you watched it?
I have not watched it. I would love to watch it with you.
All right, let's watch it. You guys ready? We're gonna watch this and then I'll get out of here, because I'm curious now. So shout out to this guy. I'll put a link in the description after we rip it off.
A lot of YouTubers lately promoting the new Evergreen miners, which are plug-and-play CPU miners which mine the cryptocurrency Chia. Almost all of these YouTubers have glossed over the profitability.
No.
Hold on, people. I gotta reshare my screen. Sorry. Let me get this so Max can hear it because that sucks.
Thanks.
Stop screen, share screen. I have to. Oh, that was checked off though. Oh no, there we go. That's why it unchecks. Okay, you should be able to hear it now. Get rid of that. Hide that. Okay.
Or lack of profitability of this miner. Maybe it's to push their affiliate code. I'm not saying that, but maybe that's why. Well, I just dug into the numbers and it's not.
Motherfucker. That's not why. I don't even think I have an affiliate code.
Pretty. I'll share with you what I found in this video. And just so we're clear before we get started, I'm not affiliated with Evergreen. I don't have an affiliate code for them, and this video is not financial advice. First, let's look at the cost.
Yeah, real quick. I don't know. I honestly don't think I have an affiliate code, and I would never tell you to buy something just to cover my own ass. I would never tell you that. It's all about you guys. But let's watch this because I am really concerned, or not concerned.
See,
excited.
I would. So, hey, if you're buying a Hive Mapper, use affiliate code Max Voltage for 10% off.
You know, I offered to use Hawks, and they wanted me to use mine just to see where traffic came from, and it makes sense. I get it. But yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go.
Cost of the Evergreen miner. So I pulled these costs off of Evergreen Miner's website earlier today. They currently have 4 different models for their starter kit, ranging from 6 terabytes up to 16 terabytes, and priced from $299 up to $499. They also have the starter kit Plus, which is a 64 terabyte model that's priced at $1,300. Then they have their starter kit Pro, which is their largest version at 160 terabytes, priced at $2,800 and $40 in shipping. What you'll notice here is your total cost per terabyte decreases as you purchase more storage space. So you can see at 6 terabytes, your price per terabyte costs $52. And then with your 160 terabyte version, you're really getting a much better value per terabyte at $17.74 per terabyte. Now, one thing to know with these costs, these are much more expensive than if you were to go try to build your own computer and purchase hard drives. But really, with these Evergreen miners, you're paying for the convenience for a plug and play mining solution as opposed to building your own computer and then trying to plot the Chia mining yourself, which I've heard can be a very difficult and time-consuming process. So you're really paying for convenience here with this Evergreen miner. But that does come at a very high cost, in my opinion. Next, let's look at the revenue and expenses for each model. So if we look at their smallest 6 terabyte version, this, according to Evergreen's website, you're expected to earn about 0.07 Chia coins per month. And at a current price of $37.70 per Chia coin, you're looking at revenue per month of $2.76. Now,
Wait. Per month? He's saying for that single.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it makes. Yeah. All right. So mine's still off a little bit, but anyways, this is kind of cool. What spreadsheet thinks he using here? This is Excel. It just looks different. I like how he unhides it just by clicking this little button.
It doesn't look.
It's kind of neat, right?
It could be Excel.
Interesting.
What you'll notice here is the amount of Chia per terabyte you're earning is consistent no matter what device you're using. So there's really no advantage in terms of efficiency by having a larger device in terms of the amount of Chia that you're going to earn per terabyte. Now, these power usage amounts are also from Evergreen's website. They're advertising their starter kits all run on 15 watts. Their starter kit Plus is at 30 watts and their starter kit Pro is at 85 watts. What I did for this analysis, I took the average electric rate for here in the US in 2023, which is currently 15.47 cents per kilowatt hour, to calculate your monthly electric usage for each of these devices. So for the starter kit, you're looking at $1.70 per month in electric expense, your starter kit Plus $3.39, and your starter kit Pro coming in at $9.61. Next, let's look at the net income and break even for each of these devices. So if we look at our smallest version starter kit, 6 terabyte, we're coming in at a net income of $1.06 per month. That's the $2.76 in revenue minus the $1.70 in electric. So your break-even months is 282.9 months or 23.6 years. Not very lucrative at the moment. And then as we go down the list here, as the cost per terabyte is reduced for each of the larger packs, your break-even is reduced for each of these. But really, even with your larger pack where you're putting up over $2,800, you're still looking at a break-even period of 3.6 years based on this analysis. Now, if you're finding this analysis helpful, I really would appreciate it if you hit that like button. It really does help to support the channel. Thank you. So one thing I haven't taken...
Real quick, Max, in the chat, Panda said, I watched this video. He just doesn't believe in Chia going up. He didn't factor that in at all. He said that's basically it. Either you are believing the price is going to go up or not. That's it. And then he said, "Jump change, leave me alone. I'm wiring," because I said you poop too much. Because he watches too many videos. Clearly, he's always on the shitter.
Take into account in this net income and break-even analysis is the impact of future chia halvings on your net income and break-even going forward. So let's look at that in a separate tab. So I wanted to answer the question in this tab: what's the impact of the chia halving schedule on the break-even of your evergreen miners? Now, the assumptions I'm using for this analysis, I'm basing this on the current price of chia, and I'm assuming no change in the price of chia over time. Obviously, that's not the case with any cryptocurrency. They're always very volatile, and you're going to see constant changes over time. I think using a constant price here is actually somewhat aggressive, especially when you look at the price chart of chia over the last several years. It's basically been headed straight down ever since it debuted a little over 2 years ago. Next assumption, I'm using the current halving schedule. I pulled this documentation here from Chia's white paper, which shows their halving schedule. They do a halving every 3 years, with the first halving expected in sometime in 2024. So I'm assuming we're going to be about 12 months until the first halving. So for this analysis, I'm assuming 12 more months in the 0 to 3 period. So first, let's look at the profitability and break-even impact of the starter kit with halving adjustments. So we're assuming pre-halving, we're making $1.06 per month, which is the amount we stated from the first analysis tab here. We're assuming 12 more months of earning $1 net income per month for that miner. So you got $12 expected to come from that miner over the next year before the first halving. And then once we have that first halving, that device is actually going to be unprofitable using this electric rate. Now, if you have a lower electric rate, you might be able to hang on for a little longer and make this still profitable. But the way this is being sold by a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, in terms of this is a profitable and low power device, that's not necessarily going to be the case in the future if we don't see the price of chia increase, or if we see people leaving this network and it becomes more profitable. So based on this analysis, really you're only expect to earn about $12 more with this lowest tier device. So you're putting in $313 to earn potentially 12 before this device becomes unprofitable in the future. So you basically expect to never break even with this lowest tier device. Next, let's look at what the impact would be for the highest tier device. So this one, as we reviewed earlier, the cost for this is $2,839. This one's going to hang on much longer, 12 more months.
That's how much that costs? The biggest one?
Yeah.
Please don't buy this ever.
Earning $63.91 per month.
That's insane.
And then it'll hang on for the next 2 halvings. So from 24 to 27 and 2028 to 30, it'll still be profitable. But then after the third halving, this device will also become unprofitable. So really, even with this device, the amount of income,
if the price doesn't rise,
that you'll earn before this device becomes unprofitable due to the impact of halvings, you're still never going to break even on this device either.
Now I get what Panda's saying. He doesn't factor in it at all.
Right.
So like if he took like I don't know, if he did somehow, like, you know, if I don't know, whatever, if it's say 1.5 whatever it's at now, just to kind of speculate, or 2 times what it's at now, you know, that would make more sense. Like, where would it be breaking even or making money still? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you should have thrown that in this spreadsheet, just to like kind of give people different ways to look at it, right?
I get what he's saying. The problem here is the fact that it's a short term. It hasn't been around long enough to be through a bull and a bear, multiple bull and bear markets. So we haven't seen the ups and downs. The only thing we've seen is down. So that's all he can base this on.
Right? It started when GPUs were really popping. Like, I remember Panda, when this came out, because he started talking about all the hard drives he had laying around, and there was like 500 on his table that I still don't even think he ever plotted all of them. But anyways, that's a different story. But this, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was in the middle of the bull run, if I'm not mistaken. It came out, then it dumped, and it's been down since, just like everything else.
Yep.
So I don't know. Weird.
Obviously, there could be a lot of things that could change this analysis in the future. If we saw Chia's price go up substantially, that would drastically impact this analysis going forward. But based on current price assumptions, it really doesn't make sense, in my opinion, based on these halving schedules, that this would be a good long-term profitable miner for people. Now, did I miss anything with this analysis here? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm always interested to see if people have a different way of analyzing these things. Now, the Chia project was originally intended to be utilized by enterprises to make use of their unused storage space. Evergreen came in and created these miners as a plug-and-play solution for people that wanted to get involved with this project, but maybe didn't have the technical know-how or patience to plot their own devices. In my opinion, that convenience comes at a very high cost, and based on my profitability analysis, it does not make sense to purchase one of these Evergreen miners. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Chia will be the next Bitcoin, but I won't be holding my breath.
So the only thing this thing right here, as far as I'm so Max, what do you have anything to say about this? Looking at this right now, right? Not trying to bash this guy at all, but I guess kind of.
What do you mean?
When you say this thing is a complete scam, have you seen
That's
Boston?
Crank.
Oh, no. This all right, never mind. But this Match X thing, isn't this different?
Yeah,
Wasn't this different?
Yes, no, Match X is a total scam. He has made videos about that as well.
Oh, so is he turning Match X into a crank machine? Is that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Never mind. This guy's lovely.
So I actually watched that video.
Okay. Never mind.
He basically, so think of it this way. He's kind of like Network Bits, except he says it all very calmly and politely.
No. Network Bits is very polite. I don't know what you're saying.
Right?
I would never say anything about
We
Network
all
Bits.
love Network Bits, but he could certainly, he doesn't hold back,
record.
and he rubs a lot. If you say anything bad about your particular project, he's going to say so in the strongest words. And yeah, you're not going to particularly like him.
go like and sub to this guy now that he shits on this Match X thing. So it's yeah, Vosk put out a video about the whole Match X thing and how it is a shitstorm of a scam. And yeah, I don't know. I honestly just looked at the Match X. I didn't realize that was the Crank logo because I'm so new to it. I didn't even realize. But yeah, no, makes sense. Interesting. I was just gonna say we're shilling Evergreen miners, and now he's talking about this Match X thing like this, $44 a week. I was like, I don't know. That's kind of sketchy. Anyways,
Yep.
All right, guys, love you all. I gotta get my kids up. They're never gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna be screwed in the morning, as always. Hopefully you guys have a good day. Max, thanks for calling in, man. Hopefully you have a good weekend.
Fine. You just took away, an hour's worth of revenue off my demos because I would have been installing them now. So thanks for that.
Shut up. You would have been crying over that cable and you know it. I don't want to hear it. You'd have been so mad.
I was genuine surprise. If my face was on screen, I was just like,
yeah.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh. Is your wife home? Is her car there? Can you just plug it in and see if like she can sit with the thing not hitting her legs? I know you're a tall ass guy. I mean, she's tall too, actually, right? She's like 6'1".
But see, I'll put up with it. She won't put up with it. So I'll put the cable in her car and I'll order a cable. I have it here in a couple of days.
Oh, that's not bad then. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, let me know how it is because I'm very curious to know if that demo thing is worth it. Because I mean, it seems, I don't know. It seems like it's good on the whole money thing. I mean, if you can make a bunch of dough, why not? If you can you swap it easy? Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's on, what did I say it was on? It's on, oh, you know what? I forgot what network that's on. But yeah, it is relatively easy. It's actually on Coinbase. You'll really like it because it's actually on Coinbase.
What?
Yeah. You can look up demo on Coinbase.
Oh, it sketches me out still. Just plugging it into my car, man. I feel like it's gonna take over and just crash me into a freaking pole.
But I was just thinking about it. The Hive Mapper does payouts every week. I didn't even look at mine yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I like the Hive Mapper. I do. But I can't explain to you how goddamn aggravating it is when this thing says it's, what's it called? It's
No, I know.
not pending. What the hell is it called? Oh, I took a picture of it. Where is it? Let me see. Hold the phone. I sent it to Geek of All Trades. I was like, this is beyond aggravating. What? It didn't screenshot? What the hell? That's odd. Definitely should have. It didn't screenshot. But it says like up in the top corner, it'll say not pending, but like God, I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word for the life of me, but it's like buffering kind of, right? That's pretty much equivalent to it. And it just won't turn on. So you're just like, you're sitting there waiting for this thing to turn on. It's like, what the hell? And then, you know, 10 minutes later it turns on, but you already drove through the friggin' non-mapped area. It's like,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's a pain in the ass. So that's one thing they need to fix, but I think their update will be fixing it. Watch this, Panda. I don't have time to watch it. What is it? Hold on.
Days, right? I've mined.
Oh. Panda sent his video. All right, fine, Panda. Go on, watch it. Hold on. Oh, did I like it? I didn't even like it, did I? Nope. I clearly didn't watch this one. Let's see. Oh, fudge. Was it right here? Yes, this is where you were.
And if Chia went back to its previous all-time high of $1,934, that means this Chia that I've earned here is worth $141.25. So you guys understand what I'm getting at here, right? This is
no, I don't, because you joined 19 days ago and you have more than me. Unless it's because you have the bigger unit in this video.
That the reason why I told you I'm not selling
you
this
don't.
Chia, I'm basically going to wait.
Son of a bitch, you don't. It's this one. The same fucking one, but mine's green. Why? Why is mine suck? That's a bunch of ass. That's what that is. That's ass right there, Panda.
Of course, if the Chia net space, or the blockchain space chart here, the total network space stays at this relative, you know, the difficulty of the network, if that's how it works. So for instance, if the network space started to go up, you know, in this year, then things are going to get a little bit more difficult. And so that means the yields are going to become less and less over time as...
God damn it. I don't want to listen to your voice anymore. Just kidding. But yes, I do. You do have another unit. They sent you another one, I believe. But mine is my starter kit's the same as yours, which is weird. I only have $2 in that account. And you've got like $3 in like 19 days. Insane. This thing's been literally plugged in for like who knows how long. All right, now I'm aggravated. I gotta go plug this thing out, unplug this thing and throw it against the wall. Make a video like network bits. So I'm just gonna climb on my roof and throw it off. Did you see that, Max? When he threw that Match X off the roof?
Yeah.
And hit a boat.
I did.
Fucking idiot. It was like, oh shit, I think I just hit that boat. It's like a boat on the ground. Oh, it's so funny. He's a riot. Do you not have yours on? No, it's on, bro. I swear to God, it's on. Every time I go in there, that green light's on. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna have to go check now. It's really bothering me. All right, anyways, guys, I really gotta get my kids up. Have a good day. Appreciate you all. Max, thank you so much for wasting your time with me. You're awesome. Go get that demo going and make a short, please, because your shorts are excellent.
Thanks.
Love you, buddy. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day and peace out.